I'm Anna Berry here with the cast of Band of Brother-in-Laws, where rehearsals are taking place here in the Bronx, prepping for their opening run in Manhattan from November 12th through the 18th at the Producers Club. I'm going to go check out a rehearsal and talk with the director and some of the cast members. You play Rocco, the youngest in the generational band of brother-in-laws in this hilarious comedy. So what's it like working with these real loud, boisterous Italian men?
It's fun. It's fun.
You go through a lot of emotions in this play about being the groom-to-be, and this is the night before you're getting married, and a lot of stuff goes down, and a lot of wisdom is given to you, which is from their own experience. Do you feel that is that a fear of yours if you get married? Because one of your main themes were being with one woman for the rest of my life. Is that a fear?
Yeah, it is. And it could just be that I'm young, or, you know, I don't know, you find the right person or whatever, but yeah.
What's it been like being the youngest one with all these guys, rehearsals and getting to know each other, the bond that you've created?
Well, I know some of the boys from before, and I've worked with a bunch of them, so I'm not outed or exiled because I'm the youngest. They try to include me. They
don't pick on you like they do in the play in real life?
No, they're actually nice guys.
Okay. Well, good. It's going to be a great play, and you did a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So you're playing Vincenzo, the father, like the patriarch of the family.
Yep.
What's it like being the leader and being the father with all women?
It's fun. It's very fun, you know. I have two daughters in real life, so I understand how it is with daughters, so I got a little idea. I'm getting a good feel of what's going to happen when they get married, or when it's ready for that time for them to get married. Sure. So it's fun. It's fun.
Sure. Now, the whole generational gap was a major theme in this play. How do you feel that that's true to today's world? Your generation versus your son-in-law's generation, and versus the newcomer, the groom-to-be, who's much younger.
Well, that's why this play, I think, explains it all. It's the transformation is really good from the beginning. How these guys are very slackers, you think that they're always just having good times, but then at the end it gets serious, and it makes you want to think. It's really a thinking play at that point.
And your character as the father, the patriarch, you were pretty harsh. Is that how your father was?
No, they wanted me like this. They wanted me like this.
I know. Well, you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Writer, director, and you're playing Joey in this play. What inspired you to write this?
This particular play was inspired by the relationship my grandfather had with his brother-in-laws, who were my great uncles. They married sisters, and they were close friends growing up, and they wound up marrying sisters and becoming family and having a great time with it. Something you kind of don't have today. People have in-laws from all over the country, all over the world. These guys were from the same neighborhood, who married sisters from the same neighborhood. So it made a great friendship. They weren't just family, they were friends. So it's a lot of comedy in it, because the longer you know somebody, the more you likely to agitate them, and the more you're likely to love them too. So the play's kind of a love story. It's, you know, 5 guys before a wedding sounds like The Hangover, but it's actually a love story. It's men who love each other.
There are so many stories out there from the women's perspective, and this gives it a fresh perspective from because it's a lot of men's jokes.
Men.
But it's so funny because women, I'm laughing at the men's jokes because it's so true, and it's stereotypical, but it's so true. So this gives a real human perspective from a man's point of view.
You get to listen in on what we might be saying when you leave the room. Women are nosy, let's face it. Come on. It's the honest truth. This play is going to open it up to what your husband, what your boyfriend, what your father, your uncle, any man you know is saying when you leave the room.
What was the directing process like? How was that for you?
To me, directing starts with casting. If you cast the right group of actors, directing's not a hard process. Everybody that is in this play, I knew from other performances, whether they worked with me or I seen them in other performances, and they're all on the money. I knew they could act. It was just a matter of them getting the characters. They got the characters, and it's just steering them in a little bit of a, really not working too hard as the director, because they're doing it for me.
I think it's wonderful writing, wonderful directing, because obviously there's not much direction, because it's that kitchen sink drama that you love, because it's a slice of life and it's so real, and the acting is so full of life, and it's fast and it's quick, and the time flew by. So I really enjoyed it.
Glad you did, and these guys make it real easy. Every particular character in this play has a strength, and they all brought a little bit of themselves into it, and there's a lot of that going on.
So your character was Dito.
Yes.
And he had kind of some stuff brewing inside of him. You know, he had some turmoil going, I noticed.
He's a very conflicted man. He's trying to be the leader or the standout of the group. He's competing with Joey for that role, and in the effort to trying to keep everyone on the straight and narrow, he's constantly being challenged, and he's always being derailed.
It was hard for me to tell if he was really happily married or really miserable.
No, you know, he's happily married to his wife, but he's not at all happy being the son-in-law to Vincenzo.
Oh, so that's what it was.
Yeah, his turmoil is rooted more in having to play a role of obedient son-in-law when he just really, it's not him, but to make his wife happy and preserve the peace.
So what did you do to kind of prepare for this conflicted role?
In terms of preparation for the conflict, I just really gave a lot of thought to having to live or day in and day out endure not being in a position where you'd ultimately like to be. Mm-hmm. And there are certain aspects of my own personal history that I know a little bit about that, but it's not anything terrible, but it's certainly an understanding of just, you know, staying on track and staying focused of what, you know, preserving the peace.
Well, I thought it was great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so your character was named Lefty.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
It's in the script.
I forgot.
He drinks with his left hand.
Oh,
That's
right, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You had quite the character. I don't remember if it was you who said it, but I will never forget, cheaper to keep her.
Cheaper to keep her, yeah, than getting
Ouch.
divorced, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a great line.
Do you think it's true?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Most people getting divorced and all that stuff right now, it's better cheaper to keep her.
Oh,
right?
gosh.
You get divorced, you're giving up everything. So.
Are you married?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Not just no, oh, no.
Oh, no.
So do you think that some of the aspects of this play are true?
Yes. I think a lot of it's true. I think it's written, it's very smart, and I think it's grounded, very human, and every experience in the play, we've all gone through with somebody that we knew that was getting married or something like that. So it's very smartly written and done, and so just, yeah. So I think a lot of it's true.
Now your character is quite the drinker. Where does that come from?
Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you bring anything?
Yes, I did.
Okay, share. Come on.
I will. It's based on a couple of people that we know, the character, and
no
you
names.
know, it just yes, and you know, it's funny. It's close to home, and it's funny. It makes me laugh. So I figured let's run with it. You know?
So if a young kid around 25 years old, Rocco, comes up to you and says, "I'm going to get married," what advice would you give him?
Probably don't do it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. You got to know. You have to know in your heart.
But if you have a group of guys like in this play together that are sticking together, they're married to, you know, the females of the family, it seems like a fun thing.
Yes, it is. That's how I grew up. I grew up everybody together, big family, the whole 9 yards.
Well, you did a great job.
Oh,
I'm excited to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, with the shiny lights on you. All right, so that looks kind of good.
Yeah, you. This is from my pizza place.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Okay, thank you.
Don't be shy.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Huh?
Mmm.
Not too bad, right?
So that's what pizza in the Bronx tastes like.
Hey, that's what it tastes like.
Hey, it's not bad. Okay, so you played Maddie.
Yep.
Your character loves to eat.
Absolutely.
What is your favorite meal?
You know, it's so hard to toss up. I love my mother's meatballs on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Nothing like a Sunday dinner, let's just put it that way. But I do love chicken cutlets. So.
Oh, yeah?
But I think the Sunday dinner outweighs it. Well, nothing like my mother's meatballs.
Now, your character was a lot of the comedic relief. I mean, the whole play was funny, but yours was very comedic. Is that how you are in real life? Is it similar?
That's just me. I just like to make people laugh. I always did, and you know, that's how I am. Any
characters that in television and film that you admire and you kind of channeled for this?
Actually, for this one, this is more like my character is kind of a couple different characters that I played in a couple of Joe's plays prior.
Women love to laugh, and women love to be with men that make them laugh. So I think it's true. Now you're bonded and you're branded as the brothers-in-laws. So
That's right. This is the 5th play in, so I'm excited.
good. Well, my pizza's getting cold, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta eat that. Enjoy.
Manja.
Manja.
Grazie.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna eat my pizza, but I'm gonna see all you guys down in Manhattan at the Producers Club, starting November 12th to the 18th. Band of Brother-in-Laws. See you there.